What is up, YouTube viewers? Today I am in Pika's enclosure, her temporary one for right now. I wanted to give you guys an update. She's got about 2 more weeks left in here before I move her back into her old enclosure with the other foxes. Breeding season's about done with them right now. I just want to make sure, even well past a week after breeding season is done with, before I move her back, just to lessen the chances of her possibly getting... There she is, guys. I got some treats for her and the other foxes. It's just string cheese, provolone. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys her, give you a little update, and go from there. So guys, she's doing laps around me. She knows I got the treats for her. But yeah, so she's only got a couple more weeks left in here, maybe about 2 at the most. She's sniffing the phone. Who is that, Pika? Is that you? Is that you? But yeah, before I go ahead and I'll put her back in there with the other foxes. She's all over the place. Sorry guys, very distracting. But she's done so good so far in this temporary cage. She's been in here for a little over a month. Yeah, it's about that time for her to go back. Sorry, she's too cute. I don't know what to say. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and open some up of her string cheese, provolone style. You gotta wait till it's open, silly. Just feed her some snacks and you guys can watch it, and I'll pet her up and go from there. Here you go, Pika. So this is just provolone string cheese. Oh, she's gonna go bury it. What you doing? Or not? You're just gonna eat it somewhere else? Here you go. Good girl. Good girl. She loves her cheese. I don't give it to her too often, but she loves it when she does get the chance to have it. Is that all good? I gotta open another one, little one. I gotta open up more. I gotta open up some more for you. She's very distracted since I have a whole bunch in here. I didn't realize I brought that many. Well, I brought some out for the other ones to go ahead and feed them too. Let me go ahead and open up this next one and feed her some more. Tug of war, mine. No, mine. You didn't get it. Ha ha ha. Oh, you're so strong, Pika. You're so strong. Another one? Oh, you're so strong. Good girl. Now, back in the day, when we used to live in Ohio and we had her, she actually used to do tricks like a dog. She would shake, she would lay down, she would sit. You know, she was really, really good. But now that she's older and stuff, she could kind of care less to do, oops, any of that. She's going to try to find a spot to bury it. See? And after she buries it, you guys know, she'll go back to it like 5-10 minutes later and go and eat it. And it's like, oh, why do you get your food so dirty and then go back to eat it? I still have her crate in here. She actually goes in there and sleeps at night more than she does in her doghouse. See her burying it? You're just gonna go back and eat it here in a little bit. So why'd you bury it for, huh? What'd you bury it for, huh? She's like, I want more, so I can go bury some more. You just keep doing circles around me, Pikas. Hi, come here. Come here. She knows I have more food. She's like, give me more food. I'm gonna open up another one for her, and then I'm gonna go feed the other guys. So she's gonna go bury that one too. So yeah, this will be her last cheese stick that I give her. And then I'll go give the other ones their string cheese sticks. Oh, right here, Pika. Right here. She's too cute. She's over there still burying her food. But she's calmed down quite a bit since nap time's over. I'll pet her up when she comes up here. But I have a few questions for you guys. I would like for you guys to start dropping comments down below on our videos because I really look forward to answering your guys' questions. I recently seen a comment, somebody put something sad that happened to their cat, and I loved being able to get to know them a little bit more and ask them questions about their cat. I told them about our cat and stuff. So if you guys have any questions, please drop some questions down below. I look forward to reading and commenting on those questions. You know, tell us what cool animals you guys have. What's the most exotic animal that you've seen in your life personally that's not in a zoo? Tell us some of your guys' adventures. Tell us some of the things that you guys like to do. Any kind of question, drop it down below. We'll be happy, and I'll be happy to reply to you guys. She's in between my legs. Is that you, Pikas? But yeah, also, if you haven't subscribed yet to this YouTube channel and you love watching our videos and stuff, hey, what's holding you back? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the videos that we post, or, you know, at the beginning of the video, let us know that you watch it. Give us that thumbs up. Be happy to see that too. What you doing, baby girl? I'm kind of sitting on the other cheese sticks, so she can't get them. So that's why she keeps trying to go between my legs to try to get them. Probably shouldn't have brought them all in here, but whatever. She's being a good girl, aren't you, Pikas? But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into the other enclosure and feed them their cheese sticks. Now, they're not exactly as friendly as Pika is here. If you've watched our previous videos before, they are ones that we got when they were older, like Mr. Fox, which is our other red fox. He was a rescue. He was already a year and a half, maybe just a little over a year old, and he was not handled well at all like Pika was. You can hear her scratching underneath me trying to get the treats. So he's not like Pika at all. Pika, we had her since she was 6 weeks old. I had seen some comments on there both down below on some of the videos. No, we do not auction off any of our animals. We actually got Pika from an auction, and I can tell you guys a quick story about how we ended up getting Pika from that auction if you guys would like to hear it. If you would like to hear it, give me a thumbs up below. But anyways, we were in Ohio and we heard of an auction that was in Indiana, and we decided to go there because we had 3 skunks at the time, and I fell in love with skunks, and we were hoping that this exotic animal auction that they had, we're gonna have more skunks. So we get there, and there was more skunks, but they had brought out the skunks and the foxes at the same time. And now this is my first time ever doing an auction, so I wasn't exactly sure how to do it. And those people do talk fast, like you see in TV. They talk super fast. So the guy was pointing at the skunks, and he started yelling out prices. So I'm raising my flag, I'm raising my flag. And finally, like, the guy called on me, pointed at my direction, said my number, and I got it for $200. Well, at least I thought I got a skunk for $200. So at the end of the auction, after all the animals had gone through, everybody's starting to go home, we go up to like this office area there at the auction. I gave them my card number, and here they come in this little tiny crate, and they put this fox down. Or I mean, like, yeah, they just put this fox down. I was like, what is that? And they're like, this is what you got. This is what you auctioned for. I said, no, I didn't. I said, what is it? And they're like, it's a red fox. And it had my tag number that I was waving in the air doing the auction. They had another tag number that they put on that cage to let them know that it was mine. I was terrified, everybody. I have no clue of anything on a fox. So I was like, no, I bid on a skunk. I would like to get my skunk. I said, I bid on the black and white skunk. No, this is what I bidded on. And the person that had brought her to the auction had already gone and left after they shortly dropped her off. So there was no way of getting hold of this person to come back to get the fox. So I was like, what are you guys planning on doing with her, since I didn't want it? And they said, well, she'll either stay here or we could try to find somebody else to get her. But pretty much everybody had left. So I got feeling guilty. I paid the $200 for her. And on the way home, I was trying to do as much research as I can on a red fox. Oh man, it was definitely adventurous, I would say. There were good times and there were bad times. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't tell you, or there's not a lot of information on certain things. But with Pika, she was really sweet, really good for, gosh, maybe a couple months. Then like October came around and she went through like this crazy aggression stage. And I ended up finding out it's called October Crazies. So around the October time is usually kind of like when the mother foxes kind of like shoo out their springtime kits and stuff, like, hey, you know what, you're grown up, go on your own. So the foxes often, like the kits, often feel rejected. So they kind of lash out, kind of like a teenage kid or a toddler that gets told no. So we had to work through that, and after that phase was over with, I mean, she's become like one of the best things ever. Like, I was so glad that we got her that day and that I didn't walk away. And from then on, my love for foxes has grown. So in the time that we lived in Ohio, we had, we ended up getting a cross fox. It was a pearl and a red fox, and it was like this beautiful light smoky gray color with a little bit of red spots. And then I'm trying to think of what was the other fox. The other fox that we had was mixed between a silver and a red fox, and it had this beautiful black dark gray fur with some red points and stuff. I have some pictures. I'll definitely have to find them for you guys. But those two foxes, I ended up rehoming them before we moved here to Florida from Ohio. And then we ended up getting Mr. Fox just before we went back up to get Pika from Ohio to bring them back down here. But that's how we got Pika. So no, we don't auction off our animals at all. It was just a one-time experience that we thought we'd give it a try and see what we can get, since we had a love for skunks. Back then with skunks, we used to have sugar gliders, we had hedgehogs, we had prairie dogs, we had an armadillo, we had a possum. So I had a lot of different animals at that time, but my love for skunks was just like, oh, a skunk is cute and so playful, so cuddly. But getting this experience with a fox has definitely been exciting. It's been an enjoyment, and I'll never look back on that day. So getting these foxes, and over the years of me learning my own techniques, my own way of hand raising the babies and stuff that Pika had produced for me, and being able to educate and give that experience to other families who have had exotics but have never had a fox, to give them that once in a lifetime moment for them means everything to me. I love being able to educate people and give them that time, that moment. She's just over there chilling in the shade. But yeah, so that's kind of why I'm broadening out to different animals now to try out. I mean, yeah, Pika, she's retired now, but I do have the other two female marble foxes right now that are in there with Mr. Fox. So maybe they'll give me some babies this year, maybe they won't. That's okay. I don't force my animals to breed or to have babies. I let them do their own thing, just like Pika. She had kits every other year, and that was completely by her choice. Just except for last year, I didn't want her to have kits, and I was just too late. But hey, what can you do? Accidents happen. But this year, with me getting the Patagonian cavies, I have always wanted this species for maybe the last 5 years, just before I actually had gotten pregnant with Fisher, our second son. But Patagonian cavies, there's not a whole lot of information out there on them, especially captive care. So I tried to find what I could on them, and I did learn that they are easily prone to leg fractures, especially in their front legs. When I do a video update on the Patagonian cavies, since they are still getting used to me and calming down quite a bit, I'll be able to show you guys better, like their body structure, all that stuff. But they are pretty prone to leg fractures, and having younger kids, I didn't want to risk it, so I definitely wanted to wait until my kids were older for me to be able to get these beautiful animals. And I just so happened to tell my husband about it, and he went on Facebook and was asking people's questions, and he actually ended up finding like this Patagonian Cavy group on Facebook. And also just so happened there was a guy that my husband had messaged, and his Patagonian Cavy was getting ready to have babies. Now, we will put down a description below of this guy's information, like he does a conversation, so we'll put a link down at the bottom if you guys would like to check him out. He's an amazing, I mean, he has on his property or his facility what I wish to have someday. His facility is so clean, it's so professional. I absolutely admire his room, and he has a couple YouTube videos up, and he's got this reptile room. He raises tortoises and turtles that are endangered and protected. It's really amazing what this guy does, and I'm very appreciative that I was able to get Patagonian cavies from him. But enough of me talking. If you guys would like to hear more, I could talk forever. Trust me, I drive my husband crazy. I drive my kids crazy. I drive a lot of people crazy. Sorry. But anyways, I'll wrap it up here. I'm going to go ahead and go into the other box enclosure. I'll show you guys there that you'll be able to tell they're not exactly friendly. Well, it's not like they're going to come out and attack me. They're just not like Pika where I can go and cuddle them and stuff. But we'll go over there, and once again, hey, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay tuned to future updates. We have a couple enclosure builds that we need to do for the new babies, the Patagonian cavies. Thinking about getting a pig. Shh, don't tell nobody. It's borderline there. We used to have pigs before, and I would like to get them again. So we'll see. We'll think about that. Maybe be making another enclosure for that. But give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so that way you guys can tune into our, sorry, my neighbor's doing the lawn, but tune into our weekly updates. Let's go ahead and hop over into the other enclosure. Guys, I'm over here in the other enclosure. That guy right there, that is Mr. Fox. Where's she at? There's Glacier, and then there's Mika right over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start unraveling some of their treats here and see if they would like to eat some. This is Mr. Fox. He's gonna snap at it and take off right away. Ooh, you hear him snap at it? There you go. Come here, Glacier. Come here, Glacier. It's okay. Good girl. Now, Mika is... Mika, come here. Mika, Pika. Sorry for the wind, guys. It's a windy, chilly day today. Mika? Or Mr. Fox, would you like another one? Grab and go. That's okay. That's a normal thing for them. She's a little bit more shy than the other ones. Mika. Not you, Mr. Fox. You already had yours, bub. Want to say hi to everybody? Mika. If I toss it to her. Hi, Mr. Fox. What are you doing? Mika. Mika. There you go. Mika finally got one. And she's peeing. Look how beautiful Glacier is. Now these two white foxes, they are marble foxes. Sorry for the wind. Oops, I almost dropped the phone. But anyways, yeah, they're marble foxes, and those are the ones that came from my brother-in-law in Ohio. Now he breeds foxes as well, but his foxes that he breeds are silver foxes and marble foxes. He doesn't have any red foxes like we do, which is what Mr. Fox and Pika is. Okay viewers, I'm gonna leave it off here today. If you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, don't be afraid to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tune into our weekly updates, so hit that notification bell for us. And sorry if there's so much wind, I'm trying to use the post to block it. And like I said, if you guys have any questions at all, it doesn't matter which video it is, go ahead, drop a comment down there. I'll be happy to answer any of your guys' questions. Like I said, tell us anything that you've seen cool in the wild, or what is something fun that you did outdoors. It could be anything, but go ahead, drop us a comment. Until next time, guys, bye.